Oh gosh, that's good. Good coffee. What is going on, everyone? Dev here, and I'm coming at you with another video. And this video is going to be about camera transitions. Let's get into this. Now, I'm not just talking about any camera transitions. There's two different types of transitions you can do. One is in-camera transitions and one is editing transitions. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite in-camera transitions. Like, what's the easiest thing to do to get from one point of the video to the next point of the video and make it seem cool and seamless at the same time. Give your video a little more style, if you will. There's three different ways that I do in-camera transitions. I do what is called whips camera transitions. Those are probably some of my favorite ones. So when you take your camera and you're filming either a B-roll sequence or just like a landscape or something where you're panning. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your camera, you're gonna hit the record button, you're gonna pan, then you're just gonna whip it right at the end. That is number one. And then when you get to your next scene that you wanna cut that scene with, you're gonna whip it and then pan. So in post, when you're editing your video, you're gonna take the points where you're whipping in the video. You're gonna try to make cuts in the middle of the whip. You're gonna put the video together. When you put them together, it should form a seamless transition to another scene in your video. You can also add the dissolve effect on your editing to help it give a more seamless look. To me, it doesn't really matter. It still looks great either way. But that is number one. That is the whip. Now number two is gonna be something I call down up or up down, whichever way you go. It's similar to the whip, except you're going up and down. So it's actually exactly the same as the whip, but you're going up and down. You can go up when you're filming something, or you can go down when you're filming something. All you gotta do is look straight at what you're filming, and then you just down. So the next time you want to film something, you point your camera straight up, and then you just whip it and record. That one's pretty simple. Up's the same way. If you want to do up, you just whip it up. You're going to start with the camera facing the ground, hit record, and whip it. Just like that. In the same way, if you cut it in between the whips, you will actually make a seamless transition. That's what I call the up-down. Now this next one is a little bit different than a whip, but still in the same realm as the whips and the up-down. The third one I'm going to show you guys today is called the shake. So the shake is pretty self-explanatory when you're doing transitions. All you're going to do is you're going to take your camera while you're filming something and you're ready to do a transition. You just shake your camera pretty violently. And then you're going to do the same thing when you get to your next scene. You're gonna hit record and you're gonna shake it and then stop and record. So in reality, when you're doing the shake, it's kind of like a whip, but you're not moving your camera all over the place. You're just shaking it. You're gonna cut it in post to make it seamless. Again, you can still add a dissolve. Now there is other ways of doing this. Get creative with these. There's so many other ways to do in-camera transitions. You can be running towards something in your video, then you just flip it diagonally. You can whip it the other way. You can whip it, like you can go straight up if you want to. You can do quick whips like this. Like you can do quick whip, you can go stop, record, and then whip again. And then you can just keep doing that for every video that you record, and you can add like a cool sequence to it. Easy beginner in-camera transitions. There's more complicated ones. I'm still learning some of the more complicated ones that are gonna be a little bit different to record. Sometimes they require two people to do in-camera transitions. These ones are not required two people. You can do these all on your own. And they work with any editing software. If you have a free one like iMovie, I've done it with iMovie before. You just put the two sequences together, cut it to where they match up, and and look great, because when you're whipping or you're doing the shake, that part that's like blurry and you can't make out the picture is gonna like merge very well with the other part that's whipping and blurry. So it just makes it look like you just swung to a different looking area. Like you could be outside and you swing and you actually are back inside at a restaurant or something. It just gives your video a little more flair. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope these tips help you out. I hope this content is something that you guys are enjoying. I wanted to try something a little different with my channel because I'm not gonna always be able to travel every day, go places every day. Like, because when come winter travel is very limited. Michigan travel is very limited in general because there's not so many places around me that we can go to. And we can only go to Frankenmuth so many times before it gets boring. Then a lot of the places in Michigan, they are like hours, 2 hours away, 3 hours away. Like Mackinac, it's like 4 hours from my house, or 3 depending on which way you take. The way I take is very scenic and I like taking that way, so it takes about 4 hours to get there. But yeah, so we're gonna just roll with these tutorial videos. I hope you guys enjoy these tutorial videos. Maybe we'll get some new subscribers that are like beginner filmmakers, beginner vloggers, beginner video makers, and we can help out each other and make great videos like this, teach you guys something simple. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I think that's gonna do it for today. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this content, let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna try to teach you guys some more stuff. Let me know what kind of gear you guys are using down below, and I will try to make videos more towards your guys' gear, because I have a Sony ZV-1. It's not the greatest camera, but it's a great camera for vloggers and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in the camera, the Sony ZV-1 is great for beginners, but I do recommend getting a lens attachment that makes your image a little more wider. So yeah, with that being said, guys, get your foot out the door and explore. I'll see you guys